Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am very happy to share with you about my preliminary study. Um, have you ever thought about the firm performance and how we measure about it? Firm performance that must be combined about the financial performance and non-financial performance. I will explain why. In some company, they just focus on the financial performance, such as they want to increase the growth of profits, and they forget the growth of non-financial like customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, and multi-site or something like that. So that is a big problem for some companies. They don't develop sustainability. Okay. For me, financial performance just is not enough for the value of management. This is my previous study, and it is very simple checklist. I want to improve the performance for SMEs in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Okay, this is my model, my conceptual model. I have 4 independent variables: business planning, organizational commitment, strategy implementation, and controlling, and the mediating of business process that contribute to the SME performance. And I will miss about the financial and non-financial performance. Okay, this is the objective of my study that I present in the last colloquium. Okay, now for the independent variable, I have 4 factors that I talked about. Business planning, I have a 9 item. Organizational commitment, I have a 9 items. Strategy implementation, I have an item. Controlling 7, and mediating have a 9 item, and S&D performance 10 item. This is a hypothesis that follow the research the conceptual model. Okay, this is the overview of hypothesis. This is the dependence variable, the mediating, and this is the dependence variable. Very clear. And this is the sending for preliminary study. I collect around. Oh, sorry. 105 dependents. Thus, I focus on this formulation. Okay, for the test, I want to talk about the Kramach effort. All the factors have a significance. You can see that the Kramach effort of factor GD, which were 6 gram 0.7, that were approved for my study. And for your detail, you can see that the Kramach effort of the business planning, you can see the graph effort here, you can see the total correlation here. These are all offset. And this is for organizational commitment, this is for strategic implementation, this is controlling, and this is the business process. However, for the factor of SME, you can see that the item, the item of B3, you can see the total correlation that was very low. It is less than 0.4. And I think in the next slide, I should remove this item. And when I do the second time, you can see that there are no items that's less than 0.4, and the commercial effort is very high. It is 0.7. And for the EFI, at the first time, the KMO, you can see, it was higher than 0.5, having 50%. And however, you can see that the FI2, the curve of digging not group into other factor. So I run again the second time. And this is the correlation is higher. This is higher than 50%, and other factor that were grouped into different factor, and it is set for the next slide. You can see that after I analysis for the EFIs of the factor SME, you can see the KMO it is very high, and the cumulative is also high. I think that is upset for studying. And this is the regression analysis. You can see that I use the enter to analyze it about the factor variable, and you can see the sequence very small. You can see it is louder than 0.05, and adjust R squared it is higher than 52%, and the multiple regression model was built to suitable with 52.1% of the data. So I mean that in the other words, 52.1% performance of SME in Ho Chi Minh City will change because change of independence factor, and 47% of less were due to other factor. And this is my model of preliminary study. You can see this, and this is why it is the dependent and including mediating, and sigma was at a term. You can see that the six were the six of other variable, including the mediating variable, which is this were less than 0.50. You can see here planning, here organizational commitment, as implementation, controlling, which is process. And you can see that the VIF, that's it is smaller than 2. There are no culinary validity, and this is the final model of my study. For the histories, you can see that this was standard distribution into the group, and this is also rotated into the line, so I think it's approved. For my conclusion, for my preliminary study, you can see that the multiple regression model was built to be suitable with 52.1% of the data. And the meaning of preliminary was significant. I recommend that to finish this study, that's for my study, I will collect about 400 samples to analyze it and discussion. The ARMA software will be applied to analyze it, the relationship between independent variable with the mediating draw of and dependent variable. For conclusion, there are 2 items that will be moved for the next study, that is SI2 and B3. Thank you very much for your attention. Now it's time for you to contribute to recommend for me to improve my quality of study. Thank you very much.
My question is, if you have already done the regression analysis, why do you still need to do structure equation modeling?
I just focus on to test in my medical study. I want to test about the the meaningful of my study, that's suitable or not. If it is suitable, I move to collect about 400 something. I will analyze it about mediating and the variable and mediating ground, and to test the hypothesis. That is not for my study.
Okay. So you have done. So you are at the stage where you are going to collect more data.
Yeah, of course, more data, and you can see that you can see that for the preliminary study, I have 2 items that were removed. That is not suitable for my country. I should remove to test our main study.
That means you have already collected 400 data.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's just in my time. And after this, I will collect about 400 something.
Your unit of analysis, is it individual or companies?
Yeah.
Your unit of analysis.
Yeah.
Is it company or individual?
I use my individual.
No, I mean, who is giving you data? Is it one response per company?
Yeah, one response, one company.
So you have to get the questionnaire. Are you using questionnaire?
Yeah, I use the questionnaire.
So you need to send many questionnaire to.
Yeah, I send actually for this study, I send about 150 the responders, and then I clean the data, I choose the good data, and then I analyze it about that.
So only one questionnaire for one company.
Yeah.
Very tough, is it?
About 1 month.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Maybe just some sharing. If your unit of analysis is a company, so let's say you need to collect 400 data points. That means you need to have 400 companies. Generally, that is very challenging, very challenging. So if your unit of analysis is individual, especially consumer, it will be much easier. So if your unit of analysis is company, so prepare to work very hard to get the data. Any other questions? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Lufa?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lutfur Rahman from Bangladesh. My topic is factors leading to increase in redundant workers in tea industry of Bangladesh. My supervisors are Professor Dr. Harvinder Singh and Dr. Khalid Khalid. This is my title. This is the outline. Introduction is Bangladesh is the 10th largest tea producing country and was 9th largest tea exporting country in the world. This is the position of Bangladesh. It contributes 1.2% of total world tea demand. So it is lowest contributor, but it has got a lot of potentialities. On the other hand, tea garden population is increasing. 1969, 1979, 1989, 2012 and 2016. This is male, female, adolescent and children population are increasing year by year. My problem statement is Bangladesh is a small player in world tea scenario but has a mentionable role in the national economy and employment sector. During the last 10 years, there has been no significant growth in production and there has been a gradual fall in export during the corresponding years. Tea is no more an important export earner of the country due to rapid increase of internal consumption, and on the other hand, production has failed to keep pace with the rapidly increasing internal demand. As such, there is little scope for export and in the near future, unless a massive development program is implemented, chance of tea export is bleak. The most important factor that affects to the tea productivity, labor productivity in tea plantation is the efficiency of the workers, especially the financial and welfare facilities provided to the employees directly affected to the labor productivity. Research objective, overall and general. The aim of the research is to find the factors that can reduce the rate of redundant workers in tea industry of Bangladesh. Specific objective is to find out why the redundant workers in tea industry remain unemployed and what are the losses the industry will incur due to unemployed workers. To find out ways and means to increase yield per hectare of tea production, which is the lowest among all tea producing countries in the world. This is my conceptual framework. Independent variable is destruction of tea industry is directly related to increase of redundant workers, then duration of idle time of redundant workers, potentiality of alternative work opportunity, potential for reskilling the workers, availability of funds as enabler, rate of population growth. The mediating variable is government should support for age group of 18 to 25 years, gender male, these workers. My research question are, who are the potential workers among the unemployed to be deployed in the development works in the garden? What are the areas of work in tea plantation where there is oversupply of workers? What are the potential talent transfer and reskilling program that may be applicable in this situation? What are the possible scenarios that would be addressed in finding a solution to the problem? Is there any potentiality for availability of fund as an enabler is related to redundant workers? Is the rate of population growth is related to the redundant workers? Significance of research. Why productivity of tea industry in Bangladesh is very low in comparison to other tea producing countries in the world? These are the hypotheses which I have given in the independent variable. This is a literature review. Here, the total area of tea plantation 59,609 hectares, and per hectare yield is 1250. But if we can increase the yield to 2500 hectares, that is 2,500 hectares, then all the workers will get job. There will be an extension of only 7,677. There is no scope for extension of tea plantation, but there are scope for renovate the present tea plantation. and make a yield increase. So present shortfall of tea production is 100 million kg. Now 63 million kg is produced, we can produce 163 if 2,500 per hectare is increased. This is the scope for improving. That is 1250 kilo per hectare can be increased to 2,500 kilo per hectare, and total tea production will be 168 million kilo instead of 63 present. Then Bangladesh will become a tea exporting country also, like before. Tea is a labor-intensive agro-based industry which needs cheap laborers. It is economical to maintain labor and area ratio is below 1. An average 0.83 labor is to acreage ratio is maintained in tea industry of Bangladesh. For an area of 59,609 hectares, the total 100,843 number of permanent workers and 21,997 number of temporary workers are deployed. But the total of 314,779 workers are unemployed, of which 148,501 need immediate employment. The rest of the people are minor and very old. This source is Bangladesh Tea Association. My research will be both qualitative and quantitative, and purposive stratified sampling on some 28 tea gardens in Bangladesh will be surveyed to collect data for preliminary. Total 220 tea workers will be on face-to-face interview to assess of their present situation. This is Bangladesh Tea Company. There are 4 types of management. Bangladesh Tea Company, Sterling Tea Company, National Tea Company, this is a public tea company, and proprietorship. So this is total population, and in the middle is the worker, and this is the dependent, that is redundant workers. This is Bangladeshi Tea Company. This is National Tea Company, this is public limited. This is the total population, this is the worker, this is the dependent. This is the government owned. This is the population, this is the worker, this is the dependent. This is the Sterling Tea Company, total population, this is worker, this is dependent. So scenario of all types of management tea plantation are same. So data collection sample respondent, 57 male, 96 female, 48 adolescent and children 20. Total 220 people were interviewed. Thank you.
At what stage are you now in your research? At what stage now? So you're planning to do your proposal defense soon? Okay, some comment here. Because during the entire presentation, you did not go into any theories, any models, or framework. So what you do, you show a lot of statistics, and those statistics are mainly descriptive. Nothing about inferential statistics. It's quite dangerous. It's quite dangerous. You risk going to become like a consultant report rather than a thesis. You're trying to solve a practical problem, so that is not academic research. So you have to go into, for example, seeing which other country or having similar problem, what kind of theory they use to explain the problem, And can you apply some of the theory in your problems? Can you enhance the theory by bringing in certain other consideration, other factors? So it is something that is very glaring in your research. So you have to get into theories. I think you have avoided theories altogether, so very dangerous. Okay. Okay, next. Yeah, I mean, okay, you make some hypothesis. So, what is your point?
There is some proposition here which can be proved statistically when you collect the data. What Professor Janaka was saying just now, we should have theoretical basis in some of this, so that's what we have to do more. But the hypothesis is there. You can, because you need to lean towards more academic. This is it's too operational. So need to do literature that is already stating or mentioning about some of this relationship.
Any other question, comment? When was the last, Dr. Haminda also his supervisor? Maybe. Okay, thank you very much. Tomorrow we will start at the same time. You have one proposal defense 9:15. Then we have an industry talk at 10. Okay. If you still want to, we have empty slot in the afternoon. So if you want to report your progress, please let me know early so that we can seek for some comment and inputs from the audience. Otherwise, please try to discuss with the supervisors. So we are done for today. So I see you tomorrow. Have a nice afternoon. Have a nice evening.